Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Game Mode Retro, for another edition of Game Mode Retro versus Retro Comparisons. This is Eric.
And this is Bill with Retro Comparisons.
And Bill's about to go down.
Oh boy.
Episode number 6, and we're currently, Bill's actually leading 3-2, and I feel I need to tie this up to save some face. Overall, this is my channel, right? So I can't be losing the entire time.
Well, it's going to be a long series, I hope. So, there's plenty of time to balance it out.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I appreciate you making me feel better.
Well, here's the thing, though. With this game, we're both huge fans of beat 'em ups, so
right.
This is like our thing. So this is going to be pretty competitive.
Yeah,
I think.
And we're talking about recently what we wanted to do for systems, and we're like, how about SNES? So we figured, let's do a game that we haven't played. I think the last time I played this was with you maybe a couple of years ago.
Yeah, same here.
So I feel like we can play this game, and we're going to do 15 minutes in and see who has the most points, and then that'd be the winner. So there would be, hopefully I'll be tied up.
All right, well, we'll find out.
But real quickly, before we get into it, Bill, SNES, what's the nostalgia for you around that?
Well, I was a Genesis kid, but one of my best friends had SNES, so I'd always play it over there. Play like Super Mario All-Stars, which I was a huge fan of, which actually they're doing the new one now on the Switch, the 3D All-Stars. Mm-hmm. So good timing on that. Zelda, different stuff like that I got to see but never actually play. The late 90s, I got the system myself at a tag sale, probably like, $10 or $5, whatever it was for the system and games, because nobody wanted it then.
Right.
So I finally got to
now.
play those games for myself. And nowadays, I still go back to it, but I do find myself going back to Genesis more than SNES. So you were also a Genesis kid, right?
Yeah, man, I'm in the same boat you are. We kind of skipped over the generation. We had the NES, got that for Christmas, remember that? And then we got a Genesis, and we skipped over the SNES. So I went from the Genesis to the 64, and then I think from there I actually got introduced into the PlayStation and whatnot. But we skipped over the SNES. So I played it a lot at my friend's house, kind of like what you were saying. But I got into it more as I got older, and then in college we got one. My roommates and I, like, really cheap somewhere, just like kind of how you mentioned, and we played like nothing but SNES, through college and whatnot. When it was cool, like retro was starting to become cooler at that point,
Yeah, it wasn't to the point where it is now, where like you have to pay $100 per game.
Right.
Yeah, there's that point, like when a system is no longer relevant, nobody wants it. That's like the best time to get the games in the system and whatnot. Like you used to be able to find a Genesis or SNES at a tag sale, like every other time you went out somewhere. It's like nobody wanted these systems.
Right, like a whole bunch of games and everything,
Yeah, a lot of these games hold up. Some don't, but you could say that about every generation.
That's true. That's
but
true.
What do you say
so,
we get into this?
Let's do it. All right, so I'm going to go back to the main screen here, and I will count us down. So 3, 2, 1, start.
All right, let's see, who are you going to pick?
I'm going to go with my all-time favorite, Michelangelo.
All right, I'm going to be Leonardo.
All right, 3, 2, 1, start.
Are we skipping over the cutscene here?
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of what we do here, right? We just skip over all that junk there. All right, so 15 minutes.
Do we really need a story to beat up anyone? All right, let's do this.
Oh, man. This is really, for the time, great game.
Oh, yeah. I played this in the arcade, I think, early 90s at Bradley's.
Was this 91?
I'm not sure. Sometime around then. Probably was 91. Maybe 90 or 92.
Okay.
Definitely early 90s.
Great soundtrack. Great overall, sounds. Gameplay is great. Good beat 'em up.
Yeah, this is a great conversion. The only thing it's missing is the 4-player, which I know that's not really realistic for a game back then. Or at least at this capacity. Sports games was easier, I think, to do.
Yeah.
Multi-tap games.
All right, so since we're on the Turtles game, you go ahead. You go first.
I was going to say, do you ever play the arcade game of this?
I did. I think back in the day when they had it in the mall, kind of like with X-Men and everything. The X-Men arcade was my all-time favorite, just like you. And I think I played this at the mall a bunch of times.
times. Sorry, what were you gonna say there?
I'm
Before I
forgetful.
rudely interrupted.
Oh, so as far as the Turtles are concerned, were you a big Turtles fan?
You know, it's funny. I like the Turtles, but I was never into it the way that like most people were. I was always more of like a Ghostbusters kid. I don't know why. I mean, I know the show was like hardly relevant by that point, but it was still on like USA Cartoon Express all the time. So
Right.
I got myself watching that all the time. You were a big Turtles guy, though, right?
I was like Turtles 1, as far as the movie goes, and Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze is great. Turtles 3 obviously was terrible. No one likes that one.
Yeah, why did they go back in time again in that one?
Honestly, like, why did they go back? I feel like they got has nothing to do with this game. It's funny because people think that it's actually called Turtles in Time. It's not. It's just called Turtles 3. Legit. It's not called Turtles in Time. They call it that because of this game, which is hilarious. I gotta get to that pizza.
Yeah, if this game was based off of that, it would be a terrible game.
But they go in time because like April buys some type of antique like lamp or something, and it like is a time machine or something.
Very plausible. I think Turtles, the first one, was like the first movie I ever saw in the movie theater, and it scared the hell out of me. It's
Really?
probably like 3 or 4 years old. I just remember like being creeped out by everything.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
it's funny because
Man,
this game is so similar to like a Final Fight or like Streets of Rage.
yeah,
As
this
far
is
as
like the best
gameplay.
era for beat 'em ups.
Oh,
I
man.
hate flying enemies in beat 'em ups.
I know. I'm trying to get this guy right now, Baxter.
It's like that guy in like
Streets of
Jet
Rage.
guy in Streets
Yeah.
of Rage.
Yep.
It takes me like an hour to beat him, and it takes like an hour to beat the whole game in general, and like another hour to beat him. So it's like
I hear you.
the worst enemies I can possibly imagine. And since we're doing this time, this is not a good way to start out.
What are you gonna do?
Die.
Oh, I'm not gonna die. I almost did.
I think we get 4 lives, right? I hope. Because
Not
I'm
sure,
doing
actually.
terribly here.
I think did I get him? Oh,
It's down to 1 bar for me.
I
What's he
got.
at for
All
you?
right. I got him.
Oh boy. I don't catch up to do here. I can't tell if I was hitting him or if he's just blinking because he's hurt, or if it's both.
I think he's blinking because he's hurt. Yeah.
Okay, I just got him. Did you die at all? Or are you still...
Not yet. No. But what are you showing for points?
Points 60?
Okay. Yeah.
What do you
Okay. So
have?
I'm at 78, but
Oh boy.
I'm like, wait. Is that like? Am I off? Because I'm like, that doesn't seem like a lot of points, but it's been a long time since I played this.
Yeah, don't you get a free life at like 200 or something? I can't remember.
I think you're right. But yeah, man, when I was a kid, I had all the Turtles. I rebought a few of the originals over the past couple of years, and now my daughter, she likes to play with them like every day now. I'm like, they're not really playable
Nice.
toys, but it's like I can't say no,
Yeah. Even though they're not playable, when you're a kid, you find a way to play with them.
Oh
'Cause
man,
I was never
totally.
like that big in the
Well, I
Turtles,
mean,
but
like-
yeah, I still had some of the figures because they were so
Yeah.
cool.
Well, I mean, like more along the lines of like you can play with them, but like they're more for show than they are for playing with. Like I don't want to
Yeah.
wreck them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I just fell down the hole. I'm a bonehead. Oh, I fell down the hole again. Oh, I'm doing great.
I think I'm gonna die. I need a pizza badly. I just
We-
fell down the hole too.
Have you died already before or not yet?
Not yet, but I'm at 1 bar here. I need a pizza. I just died.
Okay.
So much for
Oh,
the pizza.
I just got a pizza. Oh, I remember these guys. I hate these stupid robot things.
Oh yeah. Have you ever played not the first, but the second Turtles NES game?
Yes. The first one's terrible.
Yeah. The second one is so much fun, but it's like impossible to beat.
It's very hard, yes. The first one was actually... I remember the one for me in the first one that got me was the level with the water when you're swimming. And you're
Yeah.
going trying to get the air from the... Oh, man, that's really difficult from back in
Was
the
there
day.
such thing as a good water level?
No, probably not. I mean, Waterworld. That was a pretty terrible game, too.
I never played the game
Oh, man, I need a pizza.
or saw the movie for that matter.
You never saw the movie either?
Too. In real life and in this game.
The movie...
that-
You never saw the movie?
No, I heard it was bad.
It gets a bad rap, but it's actually a decent. I think it's a decent movie. It's bad, but it's like good bad. You know what I mean?
It's one of those movies you need to watch with somebody else to make fun of it, or is it just like?
Yes, I think it's more like
okay
it's.
to watch
But I also like Kevin Costner too. So
I just died again. I don't know why I'm doing so poorly here. Good God. Remember, not doing this bad last time I played this game.
there's a lot of pressure, man. This, because if I win,
Yeah.
it's tied up. Oh, pizza.
Yeah. What are you at for points?
142.
God.
What are you at?
123, 124.
All right. Well, we're coming up we're about 6 minutes in. So. Oh, that's right. I forgot
still
this turtle. You got to
9 more
fight
minutes to
here.
go. What's going on? Okay.
I feel like my special doesn't do much.
No.
I'm not impressed.
Alright. I'm gonna get mangled by this guy. Didn't mean to get that pizza, but okay.
Oh man, it's kicking my butt right now.
Yeah, that second Turtles game on the NES, I remember
Oh, I got him flash.
one night playing that game with a friend, and we got all the way to Shredder without dying once, and we still couldn't beat the game.
Really?
Like, one of the angriest times I've ever had in my life playing a video game.
We've been pretty frustrated before too, playing Contra.
Yeah, but that's like a game you go into knowing that you're going to be frustrated.
It's so hard, yeah. Oh
I
man, I
want to
remember
use to
that.
continue. I'm about to die already. This is really bad.
I remember that playing Contra. One night we just were destined to beat it, and we played for, I feel like for at least 6 hours straight. A year ago maybe.
Yeah.
And that
I
was
have
a
to
lot.
continue. This is so bad.
So I feel like, do I automatically win because you've had to
You
continue?
automatically win, yeah. This is embarrassing.
No, it's
I'm
not
just restarting
embarrassing.
with 0 points.
Uh-oh. So it looks like we're even then.
We are.
So what you're saying is this is episode 6, so I pulled out 2 back-to-back wins. I pulled out a win
Yeah.
for Rush, which is a great game, and Turtles in Time.
Yeah, I thought I was going to do better at this than I am. This is
Oh man, this
really
is really
pathetic.
becoming a competition. You were kicking my butt the first, so it's pretty good, man.
Makes me wonder what we're up to next here. We going to Hang Time next, or
Yeah, I was thinking
What are we
about. I
doing?
feel like we should do. I was looking at as Hang Time on the Genesis and Hang Time on. Was Hang Time on the Dreamcast?
no? But the sequel was on there.
Okay. Hoops, right?
NBC on Showtime and Hoops. That's the one after that.
I was
It
looking.
is on the 64.
Yeah. I did terrible for that. The bonus thing there, but yeah, I was thinking we would do. I was going to do that on SNES, but the actual quality is not nearly as good as is in the Genesis. So I feel like we'll do Hang Time on the Genesis next.
That'll be fun. I'm more used to the Genesis controller anyway, so that will be.
Yeah.
I played NBA Jam on the SNES, and even though it's good, and there's only 3 buttons,
Right.
I still can't figure it out. It's like a mental block.
Oh, I
This
got
might be
it.
the worst I've ever done at a beat 'em up in my life.
Are you embarrassed, Bill?
I am.
Hey,
I need
we're
to,
just here to have fun.
Yeah.
It is a competition, but we're just here to have fun too.
You only say that when you're winning.
I do. When I'm losing, I get really quiet, right? Oh man.
And
But
then
no,
then I'm gonna beat the boss in this level again.
But honestly, I know that obviously we're having fun here, but this is just it has been like a lot of fun just to play the games and put the videos up each week. I've been having fun doing it,
Oh, me too.
And,
It's a blast.
getting some more subscribers, so we're getting there.
I can hear that.
Trying to get my name out there. Been going on, posting things on Twitter. I've been tagging you on a few posts as well.
Thought I saw that.
Yep.
I'm hardly on Twitter, but I thought I saw you do something with that.
Yeah, I posted the one of the latest videos recently, so it's been good.
Nice. we're like 15 minutes into it or close to it, I guess, and I'm finally starting to get the hang of this game.
What do you have for points?
51.
I'm at 205.
I lost everything.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you get a free life with that?
You know, I think I have. How many lives did we start out with?
2, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm at 0 right now.
You're at 0 lives? Okay.
Yeah, I died twice, so I don't think I got a free life. It's funny because I feel like normally, like we've talked about in many of the videos, you're much better than I am, and I'm actually surprised that I did so much better.
I don't think I'm that much better than you, and after this, and I'm using my second continue already. Like,
You already are.
like I said, I've never done this bad in a beat 'em up in my life.
Hey, maybe it's the game, Bill.
And I've played this game before too. No, I've beaten this game before, like multiple times.
Have you recorded this for your channel?
Choking. What's that?
Have you recorded this for your channel, or?
No. I mean, I haven't played this game in quite a while, like prior to even having the channel, but good God, I'm doing terribly.
I thought you recorded every SNES game for your. No.
I did every SNES game that also had an NES or N64 port.
I see. Okay.
Unfortunately, this was not one of them. There weren't many beat 'em ups for that.
What are you currently on right now? Are you still on?
Finishing up the season with Saturn versus 32X.
Okay.
That was actually pretty fun one to record. I
Yeah.
played it, like Doom, and I thought the Doom on the 32X is very underrated. I know the music is awful, but gameplay is fun. That was like my first exposure to the game.
All right. So we're coming up. We're a little over time.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go ahead and pause where I'm at once I wake up. All right, I am paused.
All right. I will
So
pause.
I finish out with 251 points, and no continues used either, Bill.
My God. I need to team up with you next time.
Yeah, right. Well, anything else to kind of close us out as far as SNES goes?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I'm sure the next time we play an SNES game, I'll have some more stories for it.
All right, so let's call it out here for our next game. So episode number 7. We're currently tied 3-3, so it's 3-all.
3.
And our next episode will be 7, and we're going to go with the NBA Hang Time on the Sega Genesis. So
It's gonna be a fun one.
that should, I think that we're both pretty good. I think at the basketball games, so I think that might come down to the wire. So how I guess would it be? We have to win, obviously, and whoever the highest score wins.
Yeah, I think we should do it that way.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Either
So-
that or the bigger blowout of the two if we win.
Right.
You know, if you score 100 points, but they also score like 98 points. I mean,
Or I guess what you could do is what the spread you win by. I guess we could do something like that too.
yeah, that might be a little more accurate way to do it.
Yeah. So, I hope that you enjoyed this video and tuning in again this week. So, again, keep looking for videos every Friday night. I'll be posting them around the same time each Friday. And continue to support our channels. So, Bill is with Retro Comparisons. So, find his channel, Retro Comparisons. And this is Eric with Game Mode Retro. So, continue to help support. Give us any comments, any feedback you'd like to see in upcoming videos. And don't forget to like the videos, subscribe to the channels, and let us know if you'd like to see us play a certain game or not to play a certain game, whatever it's going to be. But we're happy to bring you content each week. So again, this is Eric for Game Mode Retro.
And Bill with Retro Comparisons.